8th Indian Ocean Conference discusses enhancing global maritime cooperation and innovative port security in light of economic and trade developments. An international conference reviews in Muscat the future of humanities and social sciences in age of artificial intelligence. Those are the headlines, and now the news in detail. His Majesty Sultan Haitham bin Tariq sent cable of greetings to His Excellency President Adama Barrow of the Republic of Gambia on the occasion of his country's Independence Day. The Ministry of Transport, Communications and Information Technology signed a memorandum of understanding to develop advanced chips and semiconductors for artificial intelligence. More in the following report.
In a pioneering step in the semiconductor and the chip sector, the Ministry of Transport, Communications and Information Technology signed a memorandum of understanding to develop advanced chips and semiconductors for artificial intelligence in cooperation with a group of regional and international investment funds.
We all know that artificial intelligence is growing, and there is more and more demand for semiconductor chips to run artificial intelligence applications. So this MOU establishes the collaboration and the kickstart of developing the semiconductor chips.
This project is expected to contribute to building and qualifying the skills of national cadres in the field of designing and manufacturing advanced chips and semiconductors for artificial intelligence applications, and opening new business opportunities for Omani youth. It will also contribute to attracting international competencies from various countries of the world, especially from countries such as Taiwan, South Korea, and Japan, which contributes to transferring international expertise and enhancing the localization of these advanced technologies.
I think that in this area, first you have very good people. It's well educated, it's also fluent in English, and also you have very open-minded. And with that, we can bring in all the experts from all over the world and to work with the local people to bring the good opportunities here. So this is why we don't want to have a very close community, and we want to have the global expert working with the local people to grow the local expertise into the future.
The semiconductor and chip manufacturing market is witnessing remarkable growth, driven by increasing global demand for these electronic chips, especially with increasing reliance on artificial intelligence, the Internet of Things, fifth-generation networks, and autonomous driving technologies. It is worth mentioning that the global semiconductor market is likely to reach $1 trillion by 2030, according to McKinsey & Company's forecasts. This massive project will give the Sultanate of Oman an entry card to this industry and will contribute to attract foreign investments as well as increasing the job opportunities for the Omani citizens. Ruqayya Rashid Al-Khdairi, Sultanate of Oman Television, Muscat.
The 8th Indian Ocean Conference concluded today in Muscat, marking 2 days of discussions on maritime security, trade and regional cooperation. More details in the following report.
Fora, starting with the IORA.
The Sultanate of Oman is at the heart of global discussions on maritime security and economic cooperation as it hosts the 8th Indian Ocean Conference. Ministers and officials from 60 countries and international organizations have gathered in Muscat for the 2-day event themed Voyage to New Horizons of Maritime Partnership.
For us, we are part of this region, and we intend to play a role on this region. And also for us, it's a chance to showcase who we are, what do we have, from the point of view of infrastructure, ports and airports and so forth.
The globalization initiatives of 15 years ago have not really stood ground. There are more barriers to trade and more threats to the barriers, and to trade now than ever before. And in such circumstances, it's very important that neighbors and countries surrounding the Indian Ocean.
Foreign ministers from 27 countries are delivering speeches addressing common security challenges, sustainable development, and freedom of navigation. The Indian Ocean plays a vital role in global trade, with 70% of maritime commerce passing through its waters.
The role of ASEAN in participating in such a conference in the Indian Ocean, particularly mainly to enhance the commercial participation, maritime security and geopolitical relation between the nation operating within the Indian Ocean.
We want to see the Indian Ocean being in a healthy ocean, which is not polluted, whose environment is good, and we also want to see that the sea lanes of communication remain free from interference, and the communication and the shipping is never disrupted.
The conference also highlights Oman's strategic ports and investment opportunities, reinforcing its position as a key hub in the region. As discussions continue, the conference aims to pave the way for stronger international partnerships in maritime security and economic growth. The 8th Indian Ocean Conference sets sail as global leaders and experts gather to explore new opportunities and enhance cooperation in security and economic aspects between countries neighboring the Indian Ocean. For Oman TV, Afra bint Amr Al-Nu'maniya, Muscat.
The third international conference, entitled International Humanitarian Law in the Light of Islamic Jurisprudence, began at the Oman Convention and Exhibition Center with the participation of 20 countries. The conference aims to explore the relationship between international humanitarian law and the principles of Islamic law, with a focus on issues related to armed conflicts and the protection of human rights in time of war, by presenting 167 abstracts by a number of researchers, in addition to 90 research papers. The opening of this conference was held under the auspices of His Excellency Sheikh Abdul Malik bin Abdullah Al-Khalili, Chairman of the State Council. With the participation of more than 200 academic experts from GCC and Arab countries, an international conference was launched in Muscat entitled The Future of the Humanities and Social Sciences in the Age of Artificial Intelligence, AI. The conference reviewed the role of AI in serving the humanities, social and Sharia sciences in line with rapid technological developments, and its role in strengthening academic and researchers in forming a knowledge society capable of confronting digital transformations with innovative scientific tools. A group of research papers were reviewed at the conference, including values and ethics in the age of AI, the opportunities and challenges posed by AI for the humanities, social and Sharia sciences, in addition to foreseeing the future of the role of artificial intelligence in scientific research and other enriching papers. The third Economics and Finance Conference, organized by the College of Economics and Political Science at the Sultan Qaboos University, reviewed innovative strategies to enhance economic growth and sustainable development through 50 research papers presented by a group of officials, executives, entrepreneurs, academics, and economic researchers, as well as to prominent international speakers. The conference seeks to explore innovative solutions and strategies to enhance economic growth and sustainable development in the Sultanate of Oman, in line with the pivotal stage the country is going through in its economic transforming journey. The conference focused on digital transformation and its impact on driving the economy, entrepreneurship in startups in the technology sector, and their role in building an innovative based economy. The two-day conference was held under the auspices of His Excellency Dr. Saeed bin Mohammed Al-Saqri, Minister of Economy. The first international conference for academics and professionals in tourism and hospitality began at the Sultan Qaboos Youth Complex for Culture and Entertainment in Salalah under the title tourism in the Sultan of Oman, national and international visions and practices. The three-day conference aims to review the latest trends and practices in the tourism and hospitality sector and discuss national and international experiences in this field, with the participation of a number of speakers and experts representing 15 countries from the Sultan of Oman and abroad. The opening ceremony was held under the auspices of His Excellency Dr. Ahmed bin Mohsin Al Ghassani, Chairman of Dhofar Municipality. Still to come, our news bulletin. Oman Chamber of Commerce and Industry hosts the Omani African Business Forum. International Conference on Tourism and Hospitality begins in Muscat. The Public Authority for Special Economic Zones and Free Zones announced the launch of a tender for the establishment of a land port and veterinary quarantine for the Integrated Economic Zone in Al-Lahira Governorate, Package 3. The new tender enables the zone to achieve its goals in enhancing trade exchange between the Sultan of Oman and the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia and facilitating the flow of goods between the two countries, as land port will work in integration with the border crossing in shorten the time taken by current goods to and from the Sultan of Oman through other border crossings. The land port is considered as the main driver of the economic zone that is being developed in cooperation between the Omani and the Saudi side. The total area allocated for the land port is 4 square kilometers, and the phase 1 of it will be implemented on an area of 1 square kilometers. The National Museum signed an agreement to establish a corner for Omani publications at the Chechen State of Pedagogical University. This is within the framework of celebrating the 40th anniversary of the establishment of diplomatic relations between the Sultan of Oman and the Russian Federation. The corner aims to empower students in the field of Omani studies and provide them with knowledge related to the cultural and intellectual aspect of the Sultan of Oman, which contributes to building bridges of acquaintances and rapprochement between the two countries and encouraging them more academics and research cooperation. The agreement was signed by His Excellency Jamal bin Hassan Al Musawi, Secretary General of the National Museum. Muscat hosted the 15th International Oncology Conference, uniting global experts to explore breakthroughs in cancer research, treatment, innovations and collaborative strategies in the fight against cancer. More details in the following report.
The 15th Muscat International Oncology Conference, organised by the Oman Society of Oncology in partnership with Sultan Qaboos University Hospital and the Sultan Qaboos Comprehensive Cancer Care and Research Centre, brought together global experts to discuss the latest advancements in cancer research and treatment.
In the 15th Muscat International Conference, we gather with all the experts from oncology cancer, whether from the region or international, to discuss the latest development in treatment and also discuss a way to collaborate, whether in research or expanding the care.
Serving as a key platform for knowledge exchange, the conference covered cancer awareness, prevention and innovative treatment strategies. Topics included advanced therapies for gastrointestinal and breast cancers, targeted treatments, early-stage lung cancer management, rare cases in radiation therapy, and urogenital tumours. Additionally, discussions explored decentralised cancer care and cost-effective solutions for high-priced medications.
We had tried to see how we can reach with our cancer treatment to remote region, so people will not have to suffer to come from far away to get their treatment, and how to make it accessible to everyone.
As an annual gathering for oncologists, researchers and public health professionals, the conference strengthens scientific collaboration and reinforces efforts to advance cancer treatment and research.
The 15th Muscat International Oncology Conference brought together global experts to advance cancer research and treatment, promoting collaboration and knowledge exchange that will significantly enhance the quality of cancer care services. Abdullah bin Ahmed Al-Rubi'i, Sultanate of Oman Television, Muscat.
The National Defense College and the Academy of Strategic and Defense Studies organized the annual symposium on strategic issues entitled Digital Sovereignty and its Impact on National Security, which is part of the curriculum and courses of the 12th session of the college. The symposium aims to study the strategic dimensions of protecting the digital infrastructure, study the importance of protecting national data and its dimensions on national security, and study the state's ability to control national content and information flow. The opening of the symposium was held under the auspices of Major General Muslim bin Muhammad Ya'bub, Commander of the Sultan Special Forces. Major General Hamid bin Ahmed Sakroun, head of the Strategic and Defense Studies Academy, received Lieutenant General Stefano Manino, head of the High Defense Studies Center in Italy. During the meeting, both sides discussed several matters of mutual interest, particularly academic field. A memorandum of understanding was also signed to enhance cooperation in academic and scientific areas between the two parties. A delegation from Senior Defense Studies Center, the Republic of Italy, visited the Joint Command and Staff College at the Academy of Strategic Defense Studies. During the visit, the Italian delegation was briefed through a visual presentation on the college and its curricula, as well as its various educational and training programs. The delegation also toured on the college facilities and systems. His Excellency Takuma Miyachi, State Minister of Foreign Affairs of Japan, and his accompanying delegation paid a visit to Maritime Security Center. The guest and his delegation was briefed on the tactical roles and tasks carried out by the center in the safety of the Omani maritime environment. They also toured the center's facilities and viewed its latest equipment and technologies used in carrying out its national duties. As part of the commitment to boost alumni connections, the University of Technology and Applied Sciences in Muscat hosted a gathering for the first graduating classes since establishment in 1984, giving them the opportunity to share their success stories to inspire current and future students. And we have a report on that.
After almost 40 years, they met once again, returning to the very grounds where their aspirations first took root. The alumni of the 1980s stepped through the doors of the University of Technology and Applied Sciences in Muscat, no longer students, but architects of their own success. Time had carried them far, yet the memories remained untouched. Laughter and handshakes bridged the decades as they exchanged stories of triumph, lessons learned, and the winding road that led them from their early days of discovery to the present.
The University of Technology and Applied Sciences established in 1984. At that time it was called as Oman Technical Industrial College. Our event today, which is called ABAC, it is a reunion alumni event, which is a special event to celebrate our pioneer, the first graduate from our university.
Most of the faces we could recognize them, but the names, most of them we couldn't remember. We just remember some of them. It was really a very unique feeling, so something we cannot express. So it's really amazing. It's really full of joy. we try to remember, once we enter the building, we remember, oh, this is the place we used to study, this is our class, this is our restaurant, we used to have beautiful lunches. And even we stay in accommodation, we provided wonderful treatment, it was amazing. And we tried to find our project that we needed solar power that time. But of course, the field of buildings, it's huge, it's now turned to university, and the capacity has multiplied so many times. But it's really amazing. We cannot believe that it's just like yesterday. But I mean, all these times in 1987, it's already almost 40 years.
The gathering was both a tribute to the past and a promise for the future. The university sought to strengthen the bonds between its graduates and the institutions they now serve. Their success was not just their own, it was an opportunity to foster collaboration, to share wisdom, and to inspire new generations who would one day walk the same halls, chasing dreams of their own.
It was a moment of pride when the university called and invited us to attend this gathering for the old graduates, and I was thrilled to walk around the college, the university nowadays, in the old building, see the same buildings still as they are, expanded, but the history is still there. My word for the new student and the generation, this is the best university where you can have your education. The work field is filled with these people who achieved their best.
The environment inside this college inspired me to go ahead with my education, to go further in my education, and thanks God I have done all my academic study here in this college, and I graduated in '89. After that I joined further studies until I completed my PhD and rejoined this university as member of the academic staff.
Through a lens of nostalgia, they wandered through a photography exhibition that captured the essence of their past. Conversations flowed, recollections transformed into renewed connections, and the spirit of camaraderie was reborn, not just as a memory, but as a legacy that continues to shape the future. The gathering was more than a nostalgic reunion. It became a testament to the unbreakable ties between the university and its alumni, proving that while years may pass, the echoes of shared visions never truly fade. Reporting from the University of Technology and Applied Sciences in Muscat, this is Saleh Al-Khalfat Marrahbi.
You're watching this on Oman television. Before tonight's bulletin, here are the main points once again. A memorandum of understanding to develop advanced chips and semiconductors for artificial intelligence is signed. 8th Indian Ocean Conference discussing enhancing global maritime cooperation and innovative port security in light of economic and trade developments. An international conference reviews in Muscat the future of humanities and social sciences in the age of artificial intelligence. And with that, we come to the end of tonight's news bulletin. From all the crew here, myself, Suhail Al-Kindi. Thanks for your time. Good night.